My name is Youneng Tang. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at the FAMU-FSU College of Engineering. My research focuses on biological treatment of water, wastewater, and landfill leachate. We use bacteria to help us to improve the environment. The center is currently funding a research project for me as a principal investigator. The project deals with landfill leachate pretreatment, and it focuses on metal recovery and nitrogen removal. And we are using a biological reactor to precipitate the metals and then recover the metals using a magnetic separator. On the other hand, we are also using the anaerobic biological reactor to convert the nitrogen to more bioavailable forms so that it can help the wastewater treatment plant to meet their discharge standards. This project addresses one pressing need in the waste management industry. The landfills producing leachate that contains a lot of contaminants, which makes wastewater treatment plant more reluctant to receive the landfill leachate. Therefore, there is a need to pre-treat the landfill leachate before discharge to sewer. And our project focuses on this area by pre-treating the landfill leachate to meet the discharge standards. While I was taking samples from the landfills in Florida, we talked to the landfill managers, and some of them expressed the concern that the wastewater treatment plants are becoming reluctant to receive their leachate. And then we do more literature review, we talk to more people in wastewater treatment plants, we find this is a trend that leachate pretreatment is going to be more important and probably necessary in the future. That motivated me to get into the landfill leachate pretreatment research. I think this Hinkley Center affect or impact the solid waste industry and research in multiple lines. First, I see that the center is funding projects that directly addresses the concerns from the end users, like landfills, the wastewater treatment plant. Examples are odor complaints, discharge permit. On the other hand, I also see that the center is funding research that is at the very frontier. I mean, the state-of-art research. One example is the fluorinated compounds in the landfill leachate. The center funded one project like this last year. As far as I know, this is one of the first few projects in this area. Because of the research funded by Hinkley Center, I was able to turn theory into practice. For example, in the current project, I and my research team makes it possible to recover the metals from the landfill leachate. That was based on the chemistry, the biology, and the environmental engineering that we have learned from the books and the classes. So it's very exciting to see that the theory is actually converted to practice. In my opinion, the center is like a hub that brings people from many different private and public sectors together to solve this common problem and to improve the solid waste management by looking at the different perspectives. The funds from the center makes it possible for researchers like me to form a team that consists of professors, postdocs, graduate students, undergraduate students, and high school students to work on one common research problem that are interesting to many parties, such as the wastewater treatment plant, the Florida Department for Environmental Protection, and the landfills, and the consulting companies. And this is achieved because the center encourages the projects to have the tech meeting, which is very valuable in my opinion. Now, after getting funding from the Hinkley Center, I started a few research projects in the solid waste management. This is possible because the principles under this research project are similar to each other. They all rely on using bacterial and chemical reactions to remove contaminants from the environment. I just want to summarize what I have talked about. In one sentence, the center means a lot to me, my colleagues here, my students, my research program, and the College of Engineering. I really appreciate that.